Leo, hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your new timeline reading for this week. This video is also sponsored by Psychic Source, and I'll tell you all about the amazing offer they have for you at the end of the reading. If you would like to watch the link to the extended, you can find the link to the extended down in the description box below. You can also find it in the first comment that I've pinned down below as well. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the entire reading. We go into the other person's energies, we clarify each position, and all the details come through there. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can find that link right below the extended in the same place. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. All right, so before tuning into your reading, I close my eyes and, it's like when I connect. I have to connect every time before I come into your reading. And I am sensing, and I was sensing then also, kind of like this strong kind of vibration that I was feeling. It's a celestial indication. That's what it is. That some timeline here in your life is not ending. Because at first I was confused. I was like, is this ending? No. It feels more like it's being rewritten. What does that mean? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know yet, but let's tune in. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. Okay. Interesting. Makes sense now. Makes a lot of sense. First of all, if you see the number 3, 303, 333, the number 3, that is all about communication, but also thinking outside the box, doing things a little differently, and also stepping out of your comfort zone. Okay? And remember that communication, it's a two-way street. It's not just about you talking or them talking to you. It's also about listening. And not just hearing, but actually listening. And I feel like that right there is part of that energy here of something being rewritten that I was feeling. You have here partnerships and alliances. And in this image, there's two hands that are kind of making a pact. It's not even that they're shaking. No, look at that. They're going a little beyond shaking hands. It's a pact. Alliances, partnerships. This could be between you and one significant other person and or a group of people. We will see. But some of you guys could be traveling since, that airplane. But as you can see, these flags, there's a blue one and a pink one. That's the masculine energy, the feminine energy, making a pact. It's polarities, right? I feel like there's a part of you that brings in something different to the connection, to the arrangement, to the situation, whatever this is. This could be love. This could be career matters, family, friends, finances, your personal life, right? Whatever it is for you, you take the reading how it resonates for you. For most of you, it will be love because that's just what comes up the most. Remember, you can reverse the roles if you feel that they fit better that way, but I will still read the energies how I see them. So, yeah, polarities, masculine and feminine energies there making a pact. Let's see what this is all about. If this is already resonating for you, let me know in the comments below. Now, let's tune into these cards here. And as I shuffle, calibrating to your frequency, clearing out all of the stagnant energy so that we can come in with new energy, new messages. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, comment down below letting me know how these readings resonate for you. And of course, make sure that you give the video a thumbs up, because when you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps support me and the channel. Thank you all so much for your like, support, all that good stuff. All right, let's tune in. And also remember, some of you guys have asked me, can you watch your sun, moon, rising? Of course you can. And I'll give you a little tip. If you are more so wanting to know more about your personal growth, personal life, personal growth, as in career matters, as in expansion, as in, money even. Watch your sun as well as your ascendant, which is your rising sign. And if you want to know more about love matters, emotional matters, watch your moon as well as your Venus. And if you want to go a little further than that and you want to tap into how you're expanding, where should you expand in life, expansion and ideas, and what action should you take, look into your Jupiter and your Mars placements as well. Okay? I hope that helps for those of you guys who have been asking me. All right, let's see. Okay, now that we've cleared out your energies, let's tune in. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with the sign of Capricorn. I see Cancer energy coming through. Gemini. What else do we have here? Okay, so yeah, I see that for a lot of you. It can definitely be regarding a connection. Again, look at these two. Masculine, feminine energy there. Coming together, right? The pact is already done here, but here, there's still a little bit of a separation. So, I feel that, so right now, there's some kind of a connection, happening in your life. And you've got to make a decision about it, right? It's like weighing out the pros, the cons, pluses, the minuses, but going a little beyond that, because this is already touching on your values, on your emotions, Let's see, we're going to see what that's all about, but a decision here. Now, I see that on your side. It's a little bit challenging for you to draw the line and or set some boundaries. For some of you, it's a little bit difficult because either you're not in contact with somebody. That's for some of you. And if you are, it's almost as if your pride is not letting you, right? Like you don't want to show any signs of weakness, because sometimes saying something like, oh, hey, this bothered me or whatever, that's vulnerability. And even though a lot of people think that voicing their concerns or speaking up about something that bothers them is weakness, and it's really not. So we're going to see, because I feel like there's something important there, like a conversation here, a truth here that hasn't been said, or it's been held back and it's been creating some kind of tension, We will see. But you are dealing with an outside energy, and or soon will. And they are showing up, person, place, or thing, love, career, family, finances, friends, whatever this is for you. They're showing up. Yeah, Ace of Cups, but it is in the challenge position, which means that this person is either blocked off emotionally. They could also be not feeling well. They could be feeling a little sad. And or there's just a disconnect, an emotional disconnect. And I see that there's something here that has not been healed. Okay, it's kind of like a situation where you're already kind of feeling like there's an imbalance, or there has been an imbalance. And I don't see that you've really brought it out into the open yet. But we will see. In the recent past, you closed out some kind of a chapter. You closed out something here, whether it was a relationship, an old dynamic, but there was a chapter here. It's like, it felt like you hit a dead end, because you were dealing with an outside energy, and look at them. they were full of excuses. They were full of just always having an excuse for literally everything because they felt stuck. You could have been dealing with a victim kind of mentality type character, you know? Always finding excuses as to why they can't do this, why they can't do that. We will see, because I feel like their fears were taking over their mind. They were overthinking a situation. But I see that you grew tired. You grew tired of it. Either you grew tired of the excuses or you saw through the denial. You asked them straight questions and they completely denied it with excuses, with, oh, but it's because this happened. Oh, it's because, right? And again, I see that you ended something. But is this really an ending? Or was this just a chapter? Like, does the story still need an ending? We will see. Right here, right now, yeah, I see that you're a little guarded, right? You're a little guarded, but yet you're still holding onto that wand, kind of like curious, or holding on to the potential of something. But still, I see that you have built a wall around you to protect yourself because you've been through a lot. I feel like you're feeling like you either have been through a lot or this situation has put you through a lot. And over here, I can see why you're guarded. Whatever this outside energy is right here, right now, or soon to come into your life, again, it could be happening already or soon to happen. They're showing up as a devil. Fun, right? Yeah, I mean, the devil can be fun on the surface if you don't recognize it as such. Because this can be temptation. Something or someone here who comes in to tempt you, right? It's kind of like this visage of, wow, it's exactly what you want. You know, whether in love, career, whatever else. But the fact that they're showing up as a devil and you're still kind of holding on to that wand of, oh, maybe this is not over yet. Some of you guys have been stuck in a toxic union, a toxic situation, a toxic connection. And it's almost as if you're trying to, how do I explain this? Yeah, I mean, exactly that. You're like building a wall around you to protect yourself, but the devil is still in there with you. Does that make sense? So it's like, what are you building the wall around exactly? We will see whether this is soon to happen or is already happening. For some of you, this is temptation. Someone here or something here is going to come in to tempt you. Now, in the near future, it's not looking too good. Okay? Gotta be honest. You're looking very disappointed in the near future. You're looking like something here that you were holding on to as far as potential, as far as, yeah, maybe, what if? What if what? What if you could fix it? What if this can actually work? What if they actually change? It's looking like something unexpected happened. Something here between now and the near future is happening. Now, keep in mind that this is the potential. You have free will, always. You can change this at any moment. But based on the current energies, Spirit, the universe is coming in and saying, hey, listen, if you keep going in that direction, This is what it's looking like in the near future. But you cannot forget that you have power over this. Right now, I'm not seeing anything that is linked to destiny that says, no, it's been written in stone that you're going to be disappointed. Not yet. Right now, I still see this as free will. We will see. We're going to clarify. But this outside energy, they're coming in strong. Wow. Wanting to move things forward with you. Either confronting you, either stepping forward, either coming towards you. I mean, very confident, action-oriented energy. But where is that confidence coming from? Because these two Sphinx here, they're not just little cute animals just there. No, there's a deeper meaning behind them, especially regards to this context here. There's a part of this person situation that is a little unpredictable, right? Are they wanting to approach you or inviting you in with their energy because of their ego, right? Their own wants, needs, desires that on the surface right now are looking tempting? Or are they genuine and real? Let's see. Let's start clarifying, because this feels exciting, right? A little exciting because, again, the devil there, before you recognize it as such, it comes through as something that you've desired for a while. So that's the excitement in it. But over here, it looks like it could potentially become unstable, right? Or at least destabilizing your emotions in some kind of way. So let's see. Let's tune in. We're going to first clarify your energy, what this is all about. Okay, this is moving somewhere. You could be dealing with the sign of Taurus, Libra, doesn't have to be, but that's showing up right now. Could be any of the signs, of course. But on your side, I do see that there is no growth. You don't see growth right now. For some of you, if you are in separation, you're like, they haven't contacted me. Or if you have reached out, maybe there's like some kind of disconnect. But right now, I don't see any growth. Right? There's like a lack of growth there right now. But yet still, the reason why you're still kind of holding on to it is because you do feel that there is a divine connection. You do feel like this is something strong and real. Are you just crazy to think that? To feel that, rather? These are cups. This is your emotions. I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. Now, I see that, yes, like I said, there has been or soon will be some kind of an emotional disconnect is what I'm sensing here, right? And based on this emotional disconnect and a lack of growth, there's a situation that has not yet been resolved. It's that part of the reading where I told you that I feel like, or I sense like there's something here that hasn't actually ended, but it's kind of being rewritten, right? Now, who's doing the rewrite? Is it you? Is it them? Is it both? Right now, because I see that there's stagnation. Now, for some, a very small group of you, there could be a third-party situation. Not for everybody. But on the other side of this, I see that something in this does want to, in a sense, come together or heal itself, right? But it's going to take two or more than two, right? If there's a third party for this to actually give you clarity. Because you can't forget that you have here partnerships and alliances. And this can be all about negotiation, making a pact. For some of you, we're going to see, because I'm sensing that there's been a pact, but at a soul level, right? Masculine, feminine. There could be some kind of a soul agreement there. But right now it's still, right, at the soul level. Let's clarify this outside energy, because I haven't yet seen on their side any kind of emotion. You know, the only emotion here that's showing up is a little blocked off. So I can't really say, you know, do they mean well? What exactly do they want? And I feel like this is not anything new. I feel like it has been building for a while. Again, whether it's that soul pact from before you guys were born in this lifetime, or it's an actual situation that has been building and building. Because what I'm sensing here is that there's a part of you. I don't see you as ready. I can't say that. I see you as a little open, you know? And if this is the same person, I see that they're kind of opening up little by little. But it's still giving you a little bit of uncertainty, because you're building a wall around you. So let's clarify their energy first. Okay. So for some of you, could be Taurus energy, doesn't have to be, but I see that, yeah, a pact, right? Some kind of a agreement, a soul contract is coming through. And for others of you, you're actually married to this person, or you're actually in a committed relationship with them. But I see that somebody here is going against what the agreement has been, you know, and it's creating friction. I'm also seeing here that it's a little bit challenging for you to distinguish whether this is real or not, because this person knows exactly what they are doing, right? The Magician there, powerful, powerful energy. But it's also a trickster. And in this position, I feel that someone here is wearing a mask, you know? And just like I said, you know, the devil here can be very tempting. It's like the Magician. He shows you a trick and it's like, oh, you know, the crowd goes wild. But you don't see that he's been practicing that for quite a while, that it's a little bit of an illusion, you know? But yet still, they're kind of approaching you, or soon to approach you, if it hasn't happened yet, in a way that looks steady and stable. But are they? Are they really offering something steady and stable? Or is this just some kind of test, a trick, right? Because I feel that part of the key to this is some kind of unspoken truth. And I feel like that unspoken truth is on your side. Okay? Now let's go ahead and clarify it a little deeper. So your future self, excuse me, and that does have to do with communication, like I said, an unspoken truth. Your future self is coming in here and saying, hey, listen, I know that whoever, whatever this offer, person, situation is, yeah, there's that spark. You feel the spark, you feel the chemistry, you feel the pull, right, from them. For some of you, there could be a lot of, passion. There could be a lot of just intense, stimulating conversations or energy flow between you. And this one here can represent a charmer, a person here who comes in to charm you. And what I'm sensing here is that there is a part of them that, yes, they are interested in you. But there's also another part of them that is still unawakened, right? Because this hasn't happened yet. This awakening moment, it hasn't happened yet. And I see here that your future self is coming in and saying, are you okay right now with taking a little bit of a step back to see what comes through? As far as information, as far as clarity, because the way that I'm seeing this, just kind of already making the connection, is that their heart is feeling uncertain too. It's not just you, the one that needs clarity. They're also wanting clarity from you. And that's the interesting part here, because there's going to be a moment when fate steps in. It's this one, right? Remembering the pact that you guys have already made. And what I'm sensing here is that there's an old way that's no longer working. There's an old pattern, an old way of the way that you guys had been doing things that is no longer going to work. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you could be tempted to go back into an old pattern of behavior, of impulse, or of a reaction. And that can lead to a big disappointment. Right? And so I feel that right now there's definitely an emotional kind of tide that is for sure changing in their world. But it's also linked up with yours. Because I do feel like there's something here. But at the same time, is passion the only thing that's driving this forward? Because it says here that if it is, you're not going to be too happy with the outcome. Now let's go ahead and clarify this potential future. See what that's all about. Passion indeed. Passion indeed, but I do see that there's some kind of truth that's going to come out into the open. And that truth That's what's causing this disappointment. And I'm seeing it a little bit of like the mask, that falls off. Is this really something that can ground itself? Possibly, because you do have your partnerships and alliances, but what about this truth? What about this communication? This communication is what literally brings in conflict, drama, and or a disagreement, push and pull, right? That kind of energy. And it's something here that, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting that what's creating tension here is something that you have not acknowledged or you haven't been honest with yourself about. Because look at this, you've been carrying this burden for quite some time. And for some of you guys, you already know what this is. And I'm going to find out what it is. Because whatever it is that they are offering, it's tempting right now, and or will be tempting. But here's the interesting part. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's about how you approach it, how you go about it. Because which way this situation turns, it all depends on you. The truth wants to come out, and it's going to come out. Clarity here. But at the same time, what the universe is going to show you is something that is going to ask of you to, we're going to let that noise go by. Be raw and open. And that includes being vulnerable. Because I feel like whatever it is that you have been carrying, you haven't spoken on it, you haven't acknowledged it. You might even be saying like, no, I've already let that go. I don't see that. And look what's underneath this one. For some of you, there is a potential reconciliation. And this literally changes everything. I mean, this is a turning point. But it's showing up as a lesson. It's showing up as discernment. It's showing up as, have you learned the lessons that needed to be learned in order for you to create more harmony and balance in whatever this is, right? And that has to do with reclaiming your power. We're going to take this to the extended, but I feel that a lot of you guys will be getting a message from the past, a person from the past, and what you do with that is what changes this entire timeline, right? Because I feel like there's a strong celestial indication here for you that something does want to come together. Again, partnerships and alliances, the masculine and the feminine. There could be reconciliation, but along with that reconciliation, that is the potential as well, there's a revelation. So we're going to see when we take it to the extended, but I definitely can tell you that this next chapter it's already in motion. It's already moving towards something. And there will be a confrontation in the near future. Let's see. Right, okay. So now I see even more clearly. Let's see if you can too. It says here black and white. I've always tried to be realistic with life, but you opened me up to color. Someone here is having a deep realization that things aren't always what they seem. That things aren't always good or bad, black or white, right? And I feel that this is for both of you, not just them, not just you. It's kind of like receiving a message from the past, either from an actual person and or you hear somebody say something and then all of a sudden everything just clicks, right? Like everything just starts making sense. But it's going to completely shift your perspective about what or who you thought they were or what happened, right? Because again, black and white, I've always tried to be realistic with life, but you've opened me up to color. If it's this person that is initiating that, it's like a wake-up call, they're waking up to a deeper meaning about this, to you, to seeing you differently. And at the same time, there's a link here because I feel that on your side, you're also going to start considering or reconsidering, wait a minute, maybe this story isn't complete until after you finish writing it, right? Whatever that means for you. I'm not saying that you're going to come back together with somebody. I mean, for a lot of you, that's what's showing up. But for others of you, it could just be a conversation that heals, that transforms, And I feel that this is going to be a very important week for you. 7 days, where some kind of illusion or the way that you used to see the situation, the way that they used to see it, it completely shatters. Like it completely shatters and it changes, it transforms from the inside out. Now you're going to be able to see that there's more colors to the story, that things don't always just have to be black and white. And I feel that it's going to definitely lift a very heavy energy off your shoulders that you've been carrying for quite some time. For a lot of you, this could be those unspoken words. I feel that for a lot of you, and I'm feeling it right now, this can literally clear up years, even timelines of unspoken tension. Yeah. Because there's something about these two that's saying you could be holding on to something that has happened in your own life, like in your own past experiences that are being projected or have been projected onto this situation, right? Not that this person is an angel, because I clearly see that they're not, But is this a projection as well, right? I'm not saying it's just a projection. I'm saying in addition to them being the devil, showing up as a devil, as temptation, could it also be that there's a part of you that has some unresolved tension from your own past experiences that you are unconsciously, projecting onto the situation? And I feel like this person can actually be person, opportunity, situation, whatever this is, whoever this is, they can be the catalyst. It's like that mirror that becomes the catalyst to this epiphany moment, to this realization, even to like potential healing, Let's see. We're taking this to the extended because I'm sensing here that everything is trying to come together. There's shifting energies here. There's a need here for communication, a misunderstanding that's turning into clarity, right? The potential of that. But there's also this energy here of polarities, your differences, and how those differences can actually make the bond, the connection, the situation stronger once you understand those differences, right? It's like two people that are coming from different worlds. One's coming from Mars, the other one's coming from Earth. They meet, an alien and a human. Yeah, at first there's going to be a clash. Maybe even there's a clash in communication, in belief systems. But what happens after there's like a deeper type of clarity that comes through being open-minded, stepping out of your own comfort zone to understand a little bit about them, and they can also do the same with you, right? Let's see, because I feel that their feelings aren't that simple. Yeah, maybe they're closed off a little, but there's something more there. There's definitely something more there, and we're going to find out. Either way, we're taking it to the extended, and in the extended, we're going to dive deeper into who this person is, their subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how the situation is all going to turn out and unfold for you, what will be the final result, and we will end the reading with any messages from Spirit. So if you want to check out the link to the extended, you can find that link down in the description box below. You can also find it in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can also find that link right below the extended in the same place. Remember, if you feel like this video resonated with you and you feel like it can help somebody, share the video as well. And also stay tuned because I do have an amazing offer for you guys from Psychic Source. It's the one that I announced at the beginning of the reading. It's really an amazing offer. I'm not just saying that just because. So if you are interested in learning more about it, I will be telling you all about it. That is up next. For now, I'll see you in the extended. I'd like to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Psychic Source. They've been around for over 35 years, and they are one of the most trusted psychic services out there. Now, you all know that I do readings myself. And honestly, I was very curious to know. So I went ahead and I called one of their advisors just to get some clarity. And yes, it did help me confirm what I already knew within me. Because you are my loyal viewers, they're offering you 40 minutes for only $19.80. That's literally less than $20, you guys. And during the 40 minutes, you can connect with as many advisors as you want. This way you can have different perspectives from different advisors. So if you want to try this out, just click on the first link that's down in the description box below. Or you can visit trypsychicsource.com/Gena Moon. Make sure that you spell my name correctly because that is your code, Gena Moon. Here's how to use your special offer code. Click on the direct link that's down in the description box below or visit www.trypsychicsource.com/Gena Moon. Once you're on the Psychic Source website, click on Get a Reading. Then it'll take you to the offer page. The check mark should already be on the first offer, which is $19.80 for 30 minutes plus 10 free. That's your special offer. Then make sure it says in green letters below, promo code Gena Moon applied, no spaces. That should already be automatically applied for you. If it's not, you can go ahead and apply it. Then enter your email address, password, date of birth, answer the questions and check mark below if you'd like, then click on the red button, Proceed to Payment. Once you have an account, you can select to get a reading with any available advisor of your choice via phone, chat, video, and you can schedule your appointment for later as well. You can ask specific questions or things like, what are the key lessons I'm meant to learn in this lifetime? What areas of my life should I focus on at this moment for personal growth? What can you tell me about my current relationships, money, love, career, family? You can ask anything you want and get the answers revealed to you instantly. All right, that's it. Enjoy your special Psychic Source offer. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And remember to share this video with somebody who needs it, especially if you feel like it could help them. Watch your moon and Venus signs for love and emotions, your sun and rising ascendant sign for personal growth and alignment, also for career matters, and your Jupiter and Mars for action, purpose, and expansion. And to catch up on all of your readings for your zodiac sign, click on the left side to watch your zodiac playlist. Click on the video on the right side to watch your next reading. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.